We are talking about OTAs, guys. We are talking about OTAs. Nothing to worry about, dude. Last I checked, it's voluntary, not mandatory where they're forced to go out there. So this is what you guys are tripping about. Oh, no! Christian McCaffrey's not there. Oh, he wants a new contract. I heard that he wants a new contract. Relax. It's voluntary, not mandatory. And what I'm hearing is he's actually going to get married during that week. So it's probably reasonable why he's not out there. Let Christian McCaffrey heal, man. He'll be good to go on training camp. That's nothing to worry about. Oh, no! Juwan Jennings didn't sign his tender, and he's not over here. What's going on? Like I said, it's voluntary, not mandatory. He's going to sign his tender. He's not going nowhere. He can't leave the team. We have his rights. So he still has to sign a contract with us or else he ain't going to play. So we got the leverage over Juwan Jennings. So he wants a multi-year contract extension. We'll see how that works out. I'm sure we'll work out something with Juwan Jennings, man. But that's nothing to worry about. We're talking about OTAs, man. Jeez. And then there's another one. Oh, no. Brandon Ayuk's not over there. Oh, we're not paying him yet? Oh, no. We're going to trade him. Oh, he's asking too much money. Relax. It's not June 1st yet, man. Post June 1st. Wait till training camp and that shit's going to be taken care of, bro. Once training camp kicks in, he should already be signed. There's nothing to be worried about. Like, okay, Travarius Ward is still recovering from surgery. Hufanga is still recovering from surgery. And you guys are panicking over an injury with Jake Brendo? Oh, no! Our starting center is hurt. He had a knee tendonitis. Let's not worry about that, man. He can sit out the rest of the OTAs and recover for training camp. We don't need this starting center out there. And plus, I want to see what those other guys can do. I want to see what Feliciano or Kingston or Puny or whoever they put at center, bro. I want to see how good they are. Because honestly, you need to get Brendo competition, bro. I'm sick of Jake Brendo. He hasn't proven me shit. But does that make me a hater? No, I want to see better play at center, dude. He just isn't it. But I'm just saying, from a perspective, you don't want to risk a further injury with him, so you want to sit him out until training camp, so that's a smart move. But some of you guys are panicking, man. Like, there's nothing to be worried about. Like, as far as I'm concerned, let's get on the positive side, okay? These guys are gonna get more opportunities to build some reps. Like, okay, just because Brandon Ayuk and Jennings are out, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. We get to see what Ricky Pearsall and Jacob Cowan can do. We can see what those two rookie receivers can do. And just because Ward is out, because he's still recovering, we get to see what Ronaldo Green and those other cornerbacks could be, bro. We get to see those guys. And as far as the team, bro, we get to see more guys out there. Like some of our young rookies and some of our guys that we have yet to play. We get to see what they're all about. So you don't have to panic. Some of you guys are just thinking this is something to be concerned about. I don't think it's not. I mean, look, this team is pretty much a very old team right now. They got a lot of veteran guys. So it does open the door for the younger talent to get some reps. So you might be able to see what these guys can be. Maybe during training camp, maybe this will be a competition for some of these guys. Because some of them, like Jake Brendo and quite a few others, they got to earn their fucking keeps on this job. So, we'll see. But I'm just saying, man, nothing to be negative about, man. Just because a lot of the players don't show up on OTAs, it doesn't mean a bad thing, bro. It's a good thing to see what your backups can do, too. But on the bright side, Brock Purdy is training. He is training during this offseason on the OTAs, so he is trying to build chemistry. Nick Bosa. The positive thing about Nick Bosa is he's finally showed up to OTAs and wants to work chemistry with the teammates. So that's a positive sign. That's something to be optimistic. And the mixed reviews of Ricky Pearsall, man. He's showing that he's good as advertising, so what's there to be negative about? I mean, you get to see some other guys step in and see what they can do. the cornerback position, that's going to be an intriguing battle. I mean, you got Isaac Yadacom, you got Rocky Sin, you got Ronaldo Green, Darrell Luter Jr., Abry Thomas, and quite a few other guys competing for that, the opposite of Travarius Ward. Come on, bro. That's going to be interesting competition. It's something that you should look forward to. The second tight end position, I think it's Brandon Wilson's job to lose until I see Cameron Latou show out. Until Cameron Latou can prove otherwise, man. I just think he's nothing more than a project tight end. And that's not hate on the guy, bro. I just haven't seen him prove otherwise. But he has to have a good training camp, or at least a good preseason or something to get the number 2 job. So that's all I got to look at, bro. But that's something to be positive about. We get to see some of our backup running backs. We get to see what Isaac Guerrero can be. We get to see a healthy Mitchell and see Mason and Cody Schrader and all those guys, bro. We get to see some of those young guys show something. And then you get those reps from the offensive linemen. You get to see what Feliciano could be at center. You get to see what Puny can be at guard. That's a good way to look at it, because you want to build chemistry, right? You want to build chemistry if injuries happen. Because let's be honest, we're not going to all stay healthy. So you got to have some chemistry. So getting Puny on some guard reps is going to be huge, because whatever happens. You got to have somebody ready. And that's a good thing. So you get to see how viable it is for some of these guys. But let's be honest, it's only voluntary, not mandatory. So they're not forced to be out there. So just think of it that way. It's nothing to be concerned about. That's all I got to say.